What is up, everybody? I'm No Lux Given, and today it is a brand new month, so a brand new season for Storybook Brawl. Ratings have reset back down to 3,000, and it's time to climb back up to 4,000 once again. So I'm loading up here live for my very first game of the new season, and we'll see what we can do, how we can do, and that's about it. Happy March, everybody. And yeah, same stuff as always. You know what? I was actually kind of thinking, and this could be a good time to bring it up. I am curious how everybody feels compared to how they've felt in the past in terms of desire to climb the ranked ladder. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you are previously somebody that would always try to get Mythic every month, or you were somebody that did always get Mythic every month, or somebody that even tried to get like 4,500 previously every month in the past, and how you feel about the current state where the game maybe is a little bit more stale. Are you still trying to get Mythic, or like, I don't know, just let me know all your thoughts. Really, like, it's not just like a poll. I really want to know like where everyone's head is at. We could just play Jack's Giant. That's not crazy. Maybe I'll just go full random for the first game of the new season. I like the mask. Zelhu is fun too. Jack's Giant could actually kind of be fun to try. Miri would be the only bummer here, but okay, Jack's Giant. We'll try it out. And unfortunately, we're not able to use this for glory against the ghost because we won't be able to buy the for glory and buy a character here. So I don't actually know what we want. I think we probably just take the strongest character and just try to play tempo in the early game and then see if we can't convert that into something else. I would have loved to pick up like a Frog Prince, a Polywoggle, a Cindy, something like that, but we'll be happy enough to pick up a ranged 2-3. Okay, well, Labyrinth Minotaurs I think are quite good on Jack's Giant. So I think what we do here is pick up one Minotaur, locking onto the second one, and then we can play a pair of 6/3s, and that seems kind of cool. And at that point we could probably get away with playing a 3/3 Kitty Cut Purse, right? So yeah, I feel like that's pretty reasonable. But yeah, seriously, let me know. Like, I was thinking about this. It's really not just for like the engagement of asking people to leave a comment. I'm just kind of curious, like, where people are at in terms of how much they care about ranking and rating, and how much they used to care as well, because it's not enough data just to know like your current thoughts, because your previous thoughts also could have been anywhere on the spectrum. So I think we go for this. I think we pick up another 6/3, and then I think I complement this with the 3/3 Kitty Cut Purse. That's a pretty big Kitty Cut Purse, and I think will allow me to build a nice little lead after this. Could also take a 4 glory and then lock onto the rest of this, though. I don't think that's what I want to do. The Labyrinth Minotaurs are going to fall off, as I'll have to backline them eventually. And I suppose I'm looking for Queen of Hearts. That's the next biggest thing to add to the board. Surprisingly, we were only 40% to win that last one. But I guess we were 40% to tie as well, and either way, we crack my opponent's egg there. We played against this Apocalypse, right? Yeah, and dealt them some damage. Get the Slay with the Kitty Cut Purse, that's great, and 5 damage onto Gwen. I don't know why I blanked on Gwen, but this is basically what you want to be doing, I think, as Jack's Giant. Now, I'm saying that with confidence. If I load up the tracker here, okay, I've played one game with Jack's Giant, and I don't know how long ago that was, and it looks like I got 5th. So, definitely not the Jack's Giant expert by any stretch of the imagination. Here, like, I think I'm looking to pick up Labyrinth Minotaur, and then I'm almost thinking about just picking up another one. Okay, I kind of do like Secret Stash as well. I like the magic runes, though. I feel like Secret Stash is cool because we're gonna fall off eventually, and then I take another Labyrinth Minotaur and I pick up Cindy. And I think we could also do this. I don't think that that would be that terrible, and is probably a little bit stronger. I'm not planning on losing any combats just right this second, though. A 2-win streak, Geppetto could have some summons. Looks like they do. And how bad will these summons be for us? Yeah, pretty bad. I mean, Geppetto, when Geppetto has the early summons, it's tough, and they've also got a Fool's Gold. Okay, we're breaking into the Secret Stash already here on 3.0, but that just means that we'll be able to pick up some stuff now. 9 gold this turn, could make it 10 with the Forbidden Fruit. Don't hate that. I mean, what kind of stuff do you want to play on Jack's Giant? Like, there's some obvious synergies with the Darkwood Creeper, though it's a little bit silly. Kind of just debating this Forbidden Fruit and then the Shadow Assassin as our only level 3 character in this hand. Could do something like this. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, Brave Princess might not be too late right now. She's also kind of huge. I'm sorry, the Princess White is huge. I got distracted. I kind of like the Princess White here as well, because I think dwarves are probably where you want to be on Jack's Giant. Okay, let's play dwarves. I think that's stronger. Let's pick this up and pick this up. I might play the Labyrinth Minotaur front row, because it's good to have that survive falling stars. I like Turkish Delight. I also like the Wicked Witch somewhat. There's a pair of Spellweavers. I'm probably not going to go into that, and I actually don't remember, was Doubly the last character? Well, like I said, mostly locking there for the Turkish Delight as some XP I think will help us. Here's the Darkwood Creeper, and we'll be able to take this out easily enough and dealing some nice damage to the rest of the lobby, despite being in 4th place ourselves, and this was a Doubly. So Doubly's also pretty good. It's tough to like fit everything in here though. Kind of silly. So in order to play this Turkish Delight, I'd have to sell 2 things. I either have to sell off a dwarf or sell off a Labyrinth Minotaur. Well, I don't really care about Crafty. So let's sell out of... I also... Maybe I just sell these 2 and keep the Sherwood Sure Shot as a ranged character. That might even be better for me. Yeah, okay, I'll do this. Then grab a Turkish Delight, and that's kind of what you're supposed to do with Jack's Giant as well. Use your early lead to help justify some XP. Though this Sphinx is streaking. We'll see if we can put a stop to that. I don't know. I mean, dwarves benefit from some additional health, so they could certainly make use of the Jack's Giant hero power, and at some point eventually too, you just say, okay, hero power be danged. If it happens, it happens, but we don't have to sweat over it. And yeah, that's definitely something you want to consider as well. Wind up getting a tie. That's fine. I'll take a tie. Still breaks their streak. And the options here now, Monster Book, not super impressive. River Wish Mermaid, not super synergistic with Jack's Giant. I mean, neither of these are super synergistic with Jack's Giant, is the thing. They're still pretty good. But I think we'd potentially... So what is this actually? It's just a 1/1. We can probably cut the Kitty Cut Purse at this time. Monster Book is definitely reasonable just because it's strong, and we could use it to quickly activate Cindy. That's probably worth it. I like the Lucky, but I think I roll and try to find Greedy. And that's what I was getting at, is that dwarves do have some nice just built-in synergy because they like having high health to get additional activations. Not going to do anything super great here. could go for a Queen of Hearts, though. I think that probably will be the pickup. And we could also just grab this for Glory here. It probably activates. And you know what? I'm not going to worry about activating Cindy right now. I'm just going to play the strongest board that I can, especially now that I've picked up this for Glory. We've got some other things to play for. Double Stag. Well, it's only one Stag attack. The one nice ranged unit from my opponent doubly gets to survive, which is really good. And then we actually win. Okay, nice. So we get the 4 Glory. That is always good. Horde Dragon with Treasure Map is not always good, though. And we get the Greedy, though it's a little bit unfortunate that Greedy doesn't get the... excuse me. The +1/+1 from Princess White. We are up against the Ghost here, which means we're not going to be able to do anything this combat, which means I probably just should roll for XP right now. Sporko's cute, Amy's kind of cute as well, but I think I should just roll for XP, and you'll notice that I didn't pick up the health potion in the shop. One, we don't need health, and that extra 1 gold could be what helps me find the XP right here. No, okay. Well, Wicked Witches are interesting. I could just use this turn to activate Cindy. We can't even use the monster book to activate it, nor the Greedy, because we're not going to be getting a full combat here. It does seem like kind of a waste of gold to use Lightning Bolt against a non-opponent. It's a little bit awkward, though, regardless. Maybe I just give up on Dwarves. Thing is, I've got to sell one more thing to pick up this Wicked Witch right now. Alright, I should have just cycled something in the shop. I kind of just thought about it for too long there. But it's fine. It's fine. Alright, so awkwardly, if I take this first, then I don't want Treasure Map. I think that we might just be killing Apocalypse here. We're also on 5.0. So I think I Lightning Bolt first because I would like to pick Treasure Map up, considering this is 5.0. Probably just take Noble Steed. Dark Contract also could have been good, but let's grab this. Let's grab the Treasure Map here. Ancient Sark, also pretty good, but I'm not going to pass up a map on 5.0. And then let's roll and pick up a level 5 character. Baba Yaga don't really impress me much. I could roll and sell Doubly and Cindy for a 5. There's also Wombats, which actually isn't terrible. Does some work with Jack's Giant Hero Power. You know what? Maybe the Wombats are good enough. It's not typically what I would go for when I think level 5 characters. I was thinking 9 Sea Terror, Pigs, and Cupid. But this seems fine. It's a 9/6 that makes something even bigger, so let's go for that. If it summons an evil character, we got some synergies built in there too. So Jack's Giant does obviously have some synergy. What's crazy is I don't remember even buying XP this game. I know that I did. I know that I bought a Turkish Delight because I remember talking about it. But I don't remember when that was. Oh, it was on 3.2. Okay, yeah, it was a weird turn to buy the XP, for sure. Because I basically just skipped level 4 by doing that. Nutcracker, a good character on Jack's Giant, especially good when you've got Noble Steed plus Treasure Map, though I don't think that I can justify picking up a Nutcracker right now. We're going to wind up basically getting owned by Medusa's Fair Play to Apocalypse there to get that, and we pick up another Wombat. So we're on our way to picking up a Tier 7 treasure. I'll take it. I'll take it. A Tier 7 treasure on 5.0. It's gotta be Holy Grail, right? But the awkward thing about Holy Grail... Okay, no, it's a 5.2 Holy Grail activation. Excalibur, I think, is really cool. But I think that this is 100% Holy Grail, and then next turn we roll until we hit XP. So I'm going to start selling off some stuff right now. think I even sell off this Princess White here. Gives us a tier 4 treasure, but we can just do better than this. So I'm going to sell this right now. And the idea is next turn we're going to roll, we're going to buy XP, then we'll be level 6, and then we pick up as many trees as we possibly can. Trees having some synergy with Jack's Giant. And I think that this is... I think we're in a great spot right here because this Wombats in Disguise definitely gives us some nice power here. That's going to give us some good stats for this combat, and with 21 health, I think we should be able to survive next turn as well, even if we put out a suboptimal board, but hopefully we can do something good with the holy grail of it all. My opponent with an upgraded friendly spirit and a bunch of ranged characters. Stag, not bad, not bad. Not a great attack though. Trading with the friendly spirit is pretty reasonable, and we only wind up taking 6. I'll take it. Let's roll, baby. Okay, holy grail plus 1,000 gold. Let's do it. There's the Nutcracker. Maybe should have even just purchased the Nutcracker and the Lancelot, but I don't want to look at all this stuff right now. I want to buy that XP. That was dumb. Oh, I should be rolling with my spacebar because it's so much quicker. I need to do that. There it is. Okay, 45 seconds left. We are doing fine. Let's sell off everything. Pick up a Hercules, pick up another Robin Hood. I'll even pick up Doom Breath here, though I imagine I'm going to sell that off pretty quickly. Okay, Tree, that's great. Tree, that's great. Should have True Love's Kiss this. Should have picked up the Echo Wood for sure, but another Tree, that's great. And can't cast that. Let's find some more trees, baby. I'd love to find a treasure. Seems like probably asking for a little bit too much. Robin Hoods are going to go on to the Hercules, so that's pretty good. Don't know why I'm buying that. Don't know why I'm buying this. Let's find a few more trees. Yeah, that's why I shouldn't have bought anything else. That was silly. Another Green Knight. That's good. 9-seater, sure. If we can find Staff of the Old Toad, which we can, that is fantastic. I wasn't able to lock the Dream in the shop, but this is 5.1, and we've got a board full of trees right now. So I think we're going to be okay, and I think this was a pretty good start to the season, if I say so myself. This is the lobby leader here, a 3-win streaking Geppetto, but we are also looking to activate Hercules pretty quickly. I see these other things in the shop. It's just Staff of the Old Toad here every time. We can also activate Lancelot for a free tier 6 treasure, throwing him in this spot, and I'll definitely want to make use of that. We do have to play both of these Green Knights. But after that, I mean, we can probably triple one of these characters this turn. Nutcracker, not going to worry about now, despite having all the trees. Had all these trees, and then there is a treasure. Well, the only thing that we'd really want at this point is Hand of Midas. Sorry, the other thing that I'm thinking about... No, because the Robin Hoods would go on Lancelot. I was trying to think if there was a way to give Hercules plus 8 attack, which would be both Robin Hood triggers. But they're going to go on the Hercules instead, and I will just dream now. I think that it's still good to dream. Let's see. Don't want Loki. Don't really want Pied Piper. I guess I'll take Mordred and lose my +2 attack on the front row, which I actually was making some use out of. But, oh, and I just now realized, I guess we could have activated Lancelot with one hero, with our hero power, plus 1 Green Knight and a Wizard's Test. But this is fine. Merlin actually had some trees himself, though our trees are going to be just a little bit bigger. A little bit scary that Merlin was dead, though, with a board like that. Lancelot's going to activate. We can give a Wand of Weirding or an Embiggening Stone from that. I'm I'm not super impressed with either of those, but Wand of Weirding, and then we could find a like Mimic Chest off the tier 6 that we grab here from Burning Beard. That could be good. I'd throw out the Staff of the Old Toad. There's the Mimic Chest. So that kind of builds us towards Exodia, while also building us towards, or just having this really strong combination going into like these final fights. Suppose I grab that? That's tricky. That's tricky. So, okay. What I'm actually thinking here now, and this is kind of crazy, but it might be worth just wasting my gold this turn. We don't totally get to waste it as we buy the golden chicken, buy the doubly, and then sell the doubly to just double earthquake my opponent. But I think getting to see what my tier 7 treasure is before I make any other decisions here is probably pretty strong. So we're going to go for this, effectively floating the tier 6 treasure while we take a look at some tier 7s. Because if we find Round Table, we're just going to want to play Round Table Mimic Chest trees. That's just insane. But maybe, I mean, if we find World Tree, I'm going to try to make an Exodia comp, because why not? Exodia with live commentary here on my first game of the season sounds pretty incredible. So we've got some options here. World Tree off of Gwen, probably who killed the Merlin. And do we get a World Tree of our own? Yes, so World Tree or Mimic Chest Round Table. I don't know, y'all. I think we just go for Exodia here. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's pick this up. Let's pick this up and see if this gives us the 9th Book of Merlin. It does not. Gives us Pandora's Box. So we could triple dip, find a 3rd tier 7 treasure this game. Could even potentially give us Round Table. Yeah, obviously regretting that a little bit, but there's also Embiggening Stone Mimic Chest, which I think is kind of cool, but I think that Wand of Weirding Mimic Chest is good enough that I should probably just pursue that and skip to potentially find something like Good Boy here. Yeah, that's pretty great. So I'll finish off here with the Magic Research just because I'm out of time, and then I'll play more ranged characters. This is still a really, really strong board. It's a doubled up Magic Research too, so it's actually kind of worthwhile there. Tripled Magic Research. Forgot. Everything I cast is triple cast. So we're giving Good Boy +3/+3 here. Obviously most of the stats that matter. Oh, I forgot we're Mordred. Probably should have cared about that a little bit more. Well, okay. Hopefully these pumpkins don't do us too dirty here, but this is a little bit scary. My opponent's board is quite big, and we lose to Medusa. We're not dead, but I totally forgot about Mordred, so I take 11. Wow, okay. It would be really embarrassing to lose with a board like this. Let's see what else we can do. Well, maybe we can, I guess we do still have more chances to find Exodia. Yeah, okay, let's Exodia. Great. That makes me feel a little bit better. Court Wizard, obviously going to be just an insane card always. Then I think I'll go for a Drink Me Potion. We don't have too much left to do this turn, but Drink Me Potion's always good. We're only doing a single cast here. And the question is, do we just want like a little bit more health on the Good Boy? The last Magic Research did not take, of course, because we lost that combat. Still very much into the Court Wizard of it all, though. I mean, probably this is the best thing I can do for 1 gold. I'm just actually debating for Glory, because all level 6 characters are good once you have this configuration online. let's do for glory. What's a +1/+1 gonna mean? And it's really not even +1/+1. It's really +0/+1 because I'm never gonna need more attack. So it's really just like, wow, a lot of people popped off in this lobby for sure. Let's see how my opponent is able to do here. They've got Empress P plus double supports, and then they're kind of actually a mixed bag here, to be totally honest. So not the strongest comp in the world, but still quite strong. Court Wizard plus Exodia, I think, is enough to do my opponent in, but good effort by them for sure. And does this put us into the finals? That's the question. Probably not, because Gwen probably beat Geppetto here. Indeed. Gwen did beat Geppetto. All right, well, I like Oni Tyrant. I got a free Burn Beard, so that's kind of cool as well. Let's pick up Oni Tyrant. I'm somewhat interested in the Hermes Magic Beans. I'm just debating. I probably want to go for Robin Hood. Oh, Mordred's actually pretty good because I get to cast 2 more spells off of it. Well, I'd like to potentially replace the Mordred with either Scam or Summons. And I'm actually thinking that just grabbing a Medusa and throwing that in is probably good. All right, let's grab that, and then would still be looking to... Actually, I don't know if I want to replace Green Knight. Board's kind of locked in, more or less. I mean, we can still continue to improve it a little bit, but it's not going to get too much better than this. Let's flip this. Pumpkin? Upgrade for Burning Beard? Sure. One last roll, and not going to worry about that. Could pick up the Baby Bear here. I don't know. Let's do this, actually. So that way the Burning Beards attack and get the Oni Tyrant bonus. That's a little bit more stats. Earthquake is going to take out the good boy. Does my opponent have first attack as well? They do, so they'll get their good boy activation. We do scam their Hercules, but it's all going to come down to what's in the pumpkin. And if my Court Wizard can survive... I guess they don't have anything else in terms of spells. Oh, I keep casting spells. But the Court Wizard is able to get pumped up by the Oni Tyrant. So Court Wizard should survive here. And I think it's going to be enough. Yeah, no relevant scams here. Mummy can't really take out anything relevant. So we get the win and the kill onto Gwen, moving us on to the finals. Okay, that's a big kill, because I think this Geppetto is going to be easier pickings, though Benor is definitely a competitor. Now we've got another decision to make. Another good boy, obviously fantastic. Another Court Wizard, obviously fantastic. Kind of looks like the Burning Beard is next on the chopping block. I gotta take these both down into the hand to see which one is bigger and better. We could play another... we are supposed to play another good boy. Yeah, okay, this gets kind of crazy, kind of fast. So, I'd love to fit in the Oni Tyrant, but I know for sure what we are supposed to do here is this. And when this good boy dies, it will pass the stats on. It's almost worth going for a Stone Skin here. Do not want to dream. Yeah, let's just fire off the Stone Skin. And then I think I just frontline the Oni Tyrant. So that way I can backline double Court Wizard plus Green Knight to give Ashwood Elm to give Good Boy. And I think this is a ton of stats and should take it. My opponent is on full scam, as they have had to battle through an army of World Tree comps. And are they going to be able to scam us? Well, they might be able to, because we don't have any health on our full back line. So that is really scary. We are going to have a bunch of bonus attacks, but again, no health on the back line. Mummy gets to trade for one of my backline characters. Okay, scamming the pumpkin there is actually huge. A frontline tree, a frontline Rotten Applewood, a little bit scary, gets a little bit of a scam for my opponent. We take out the Medusa though. Here's the Mummy. This is important. Where's that going to go? It's going to take out one of the Court Wizards. We take out one of the Cupids. The combat animations are speeding up. Monster Book takes out one of my characters, and We just barely get the win there with a 1 health character. Okay, well, we've got some upgrades to perform. Whew. If we could upgrade the good boy, that's good. I think we take a Lordy. I think that the Lordy is just a bunch of stats up front that it's worth grabbing instead of the Green Knight, and then we can backline the Oni Tyrant. So I think that's how we're supposed to play that, and then I want to finish it off with any final scam. They did scam they shriveled and landed on my good boy. Now, there's a lot of good targets for shrivel here, but that was not a bad one. I think this is all great. I'm again just debating the stone skin. I'm gonna roll past it though, see what else we can do, and then eventually just still wind up stone skinning this thing. Sure. Okay, let's see if this is enough. We had 21% to win, 72% to lose, and we found that 21%. So we got really lucky. Let's see if we can survive once more. Cupid takes out Oni Tyrant. That's actually a really good hit for me, other than the fact that we now have a backline good boy, but that's fine. That's fine. Court Wizard attacks are going to get in there. We take out the Rotten Applewood, which is good because that allows this good boy to pass on its health to my backline as well. So that's really important. One of my Court Wizards goes down. How are these Medusas going to get handled? That's the question now. We pig 01 and we leave my opponent with a board full of pumpkin summons. We've got one frontline Medusa. That's not going to be a big deal. This Siren is also not going to be able to steal anything, and we are going to get the win. What an incredible way to start this season. Happy March, everybody. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm No Lux Given. Peace.